We partnered with Weston Academy Trust to develop with EO Consulting a strategy to look at investing in energy reducing technologies to reduce the overall energy consumption for our trust sites. We were delighted to hear that application had been successful, and between the two trusts, Brooke Weston Trust and Weston Academies Trust, we received circa £2.5 million to invest in these technologies, where we see the investment being led primarily on the replacement of LED lighting schemes, photovoltaic solar installations and measurement and verification technologies.
We have worked with Brooke Weston Trust over the last 2 years and now have a very good understanding of the data that we have captured. This has enabled us to support them with projects such as the MAT Loans pilot, where we worked at risk in developing the business case which was submitted to the Department for Education and which secured the funding early 2017.
Brooke Weston Trust started its journey in collecting the data required for its estate strategy. We were directed toward working with EO Consulting as recommended by colleagues from the Trust Network. That partnership with EO Consulting led to the Pagabo framework and in turn the TEEAM Alliance. Faithful+Gould were appointed then to take on the technical surveys of our sites in order to really harness the data such that it can be utilised. Faithful+Gould provided the data for this particular site, Beanfield Primary Academy, which identified that their roofs were in significant defect and needed urgent attention. Our successful application for the MAT Capital Pilot Loan for energy reducing technologies seemed a sensible route by which we could batch the two projects together, harnessing the expertise of Faithful+Gould to bring two projects under one roof.
The strategy which underpins the TEEAM Alliance is to get a commonality of approach with the trusts that we work with. We're currently working with over 120 academies capturing condition data. This data is presented in a consistent way, giving each of the trusts the confidence that the condition of the state is consistently monitored. The education solutions that we have developed for a number of the academy trusts, including Brooke Weston, are very bespoke to the sector. We've been developing a series of dashboards using the Power BI software to make the data more user-friendly and engaging for non-technical staff.
So initially there'll be a data capture on the room areas within a specific building or a school in this instance with different blocks, and then that will feed into the software, which is then used on site by the surveyors to data capture on a room by room basis exactly what asset condition the building is in. That then feeds into a dashboard which the estates managers then hold, and off the back of that they then have that knowledge and that insight into exactly what they're holding in their estate at the time. We have specialist knowledge in the built environment. We're building surveyors as opposed to other professions. We can therefore be best placed to provide condition ratings, which is consistent across the TEEAM offering, on the likes of roofs, glazing, walls, and essentially that is where the value comes from, in that the input of the data is solid.
Specific data that we're asked to collect on site includes residual life, condition and a priority rating of that asset. This helps us to determine how long an asset has before it needs repairing or replacing, which in turn helps to produce a budget going forward to what will need to be spent where and when. The benefit of using TEEAM as a process is that my survey using this app will be as standard as another surveyor's using the same app. It's consistent and it will be consistent across the whole multi-academy trusts.
Brooke Weston Trust is absolutely delighted that we were successful in our collaborative project for the MAT Capital Pilot Loan with Weston Academy Trust. I'm confident that the benchmark data that we will be able to prepare and publish will drive benefit to the sector over the long term.